Hi everybody, welcome to my video on our 7-day cruise to the Bahamas. We cruised out of New Orleans, so let's get started. That's us driving to the port. It was a pretty long drive, 13 hours. So we know that Mardi Gras happens in New Orleans. That's what they're famous for. So everything is Mardi Gras themed, and that's us entering into the port of New Orleans. And after we checked in, we're just sitting and waiting to board the beautiful Carnival Dream. That was my husband, and this is my husband and my son, and this is me and my daughter as we wait to board the boat. It was pretty gray that day and a little chilly, but that didn't stop us from enjoying it. We knew once we got out to sea that it would warm up, and it did. So this is Summer and Micah, my son and daughter, enjoying our balcony, enjoying the scenes from the balcony. And this is just some shots of the wonderful food that we always have while we're aboard. They have some excellent food in the main dining room and in the Lido and on the Lido deck, and some awesome restaurants. Oh, that's the prime rib. That's probably my favorite dish when we're aboard. But of course, guys, burger joint, that is something that we have probably once a day when we're cruising. So on our first sea day, we just kind of take it easy. That's me overlooking the kids while they play mini golf. That's one of their favorite things to do besides going to Camp Ocean. This is their camp. We let them go there about 3 hours a day because this is still family vacation, so we like to spend most of our time together, especially all meals. And that's just some of the stuff that we did for our first sea day. You can see the beautiful sunset on our first sea day. And my son was knocked out. They always sleep good every single night because they do so much. So this is them, my son and daughter, getting their breakfast every day. They have cereal and milk. Go figure. They've had plenty of other options, but that's what they love. So our first port stop was Key West, Florida. We had never been, so we were excited to do that. We did a tiny bit of sightseeing, and that's us at Margaritaville. Did a little bit of sightseeing, did a little shopping. We shopped at every port. And Key West is known for their key lime pies. So we figured, since we're in Key West, my husband loves key lime pie, so we have to stop and get a slice of key lime pie. And we did, so we are enjoying our slice of pie. It was pretty good. Pretty good. Now, they always have some kind of entertainment there. I don't even know if you can hear this, I don't know why, but I like to hear the entertainment at the ports. So back on board, that's my kids enjoying Camp Ocean. On stage at Camp Ocean, that's them with Sam I Am from the Green Eggs and Ham, Dr. Seuss at Sea. They had so many activities. They made Mardi Gras masks. They learned how to make towel animals. This is Summer's towel animal that she put my glasses on. Her towel animal she made. We all got together and played family life-size Jenga. My son did not win, but he got B's for participating. And this is my daughter's game against her dad, and lo and behold, she actually won. That's her accepting her little gold medal. I was so excited for her. She was so excited and happy she won her medal, and that was just a milestone for her. So now I'm going to show you guys just a few outfits that I wore casually through the day, like this outfit here. This next outfit was a casual night for dinner. And this is the mommy and me daughter dresses for me and my daughter Summer. Everybody loved it. This is probably one of my favorite pics in the whole cruise. And this was my second elegant night dress that I wore. You have two elegant nights. This was what I wore the second elegant night. I love just taking random pics of us having a good time aboard ship. My daughter Summer whispering to my husband. This is me and my husband right before dinner. My husband playing ping pong. He loves to play ping pong, so he entered a championship, which he did not win. And since my son and daughter loved Camp Ocean, they were in there a lot this time. That gave me and my husband a lot of alone time. We played cards. We got in the hot tub. We just really enjoyed one another as a couple, and we really appreciated that. We were able to spend a lot of good, long, quality time together this trip. So our second port is Freeport, Bahamas. We'd never been there, so we basically just used this port for shopping. And we didn't venture outside of the port. That's our boat from the port. And we actually stayed in port longer, till like 7 o'clock. So this is a beautiful shot of Freeport at night. Again, we just used this port for shopping. We did not do any excursions or sightseeing. But when we got to Nassau, this is our third port. We used this one to do our excursion. We did a tour of the island. We visited the rum cake factory. Excellent rum cake. And we visited a lot of monuments. This monument here in the next slide is for Queen Victoria, or Queen Elizabeth, I think, and you know, they're under English jurisdiction. This is the Sydney Portier Bridge that we're getting ready to go over to get into Paradise Island, where the Atlantis Resort is, and you can see the resort in the background there. Sydney Portier actually lives on one of the islands in the Bahamas. Okay, so this slide here is the lobby of the Atlantis Resort, very elegant. And on this next slide coming up, this was a great photo op for us because our last name is Moon, and this was a bar inside of Atlantis Resort. We don't drink, but cute photo op. So after we came from Atlantis, we did some shopping at port, and then we just spent the rest of the day at the Junkanoo Beach, which is actually in walking distance from the boat. So they had a fun-filled day. We all had a fun-filled day. So you can tell they were knocked out. After dinner, immediately went to sleep. So there's never a cruise that we've been disappointed on. We just love cruising. We always will. We always will cruise. I appreciate the fact that my son and my daughter got to spend some really good quality time with their dad. I mean, we do things together every weekend, but this was uninterrupted quality time, and I just loved that, and they loved it too, and so did my husband. So we're going into our last sea day. We have 3 sea days. This is our last sea day, and this is our captain of the boat just thanking us for sailing with him on the Carnival Dream. The entire crew did an amazing job. They always do. One of the crew members actually gave my son this towel animal to keep. So this is a awesome souvenir for my husband, for my son to keep forever. He loves it. They love all the towel animals. There's a new one on the bed every night when we come home for dinner. So they loved it. We loved this cruise. We were so sad to leave. These are just more random pics of us enjoying ourselves. The kids enjoying themselves, but unfortunately it had to come to an end, and my daughter was so sad she actually cried because the vacation was over. But until next year. So guys, this was our family cruise vacation. I hope you enjoyed it. Until next video, which will be some moving videos because we're moving in a few days. So until my next video, guys, have a blessed one, and thank you for watching.